asking about what could they do to help North Baldwin Infirmary this year for the Foundation Gala. What could we focus on? And we all agreed that with it being Oakwood's 25th anniversary, we felt that all the proceeds this year should go to that facility for the renovations and to bring in new flooring, new lighting, painting, furniture, whatever the needs are. They were willing to step up and say we want to do something to make a difference at Oakwood. So Oakwood, thank you for all that you do. Thank you, Oakwood staff. And for a brief moment, I would like for Ms. Gail McInnish, if you would come forward. Gail McInnish is our administrator for Oakwood Center for Living, and she has been our administrator there for 25 years. She started when she was 10. And so we're so grateful that you have done all that you have done for Oakwood. Gail, thank you so much for being our administrator and for your leadership. And I'm going to turn it over to Gail and let her speak a moment for Oakwood.
Thank you, Mr. Hansard. Ben told me earlier tonight I could take as long as I wanted to take to speak, but I know that we have a lot of fun things ahead of us, so I'll try to be as quick as my southern drawl will allow me to be, okay? You know, it seemed a shame as a young, very, very young hospital social worker, it seemed a shame that our community did not have an option to offer for post-hospital care. It was sad to me to watch families deal with that struggle. You know, I might have dad who was father and husband, and I might have to place him in a facility in Atmore, and then soon thereafter have mom and his wife of 50 plus years, and we had to place her in downtown Fairhope facility. And it was a struggle for those families. It was sad to watch. And thankfully, the then administrator of the hospital, Gary Farrell, along with the board of directors at the time, agreed. They recognized that there was a need not being met in our community. And they also had the wisdom to know that we were not only losing patients to our medical community, but we were losing valued members of our community family. So the board of directors at the time said, okay, let's try to meet this need. So we wrote the certificate of need, we presented it to the State Health Planning Agency, and we were granted approval to build skilled nursing home beds in North Baldwin. And my goodness, this community rallied. This community came together, and a task committee was formed to do fundraising for the construction. And I have discovered tonight that none of us can remember exactly who all headed that committee and co-chaired it. I have a memory of who it might have been, but I found out I might be wrong. But let me just suffice to say that it was key members of this community. Many of them are among you tonight, and they did an enormous job of raising money for the construction of this facility. And in very short order, they were able to raise nearly $1 million of the $1.3 million needed at the time to construct the then 60-bed facility. And Oakwood became a reality. The first 2 residents were admitted on June the 10th, 1991. They were George Price Sr.'s mom and dad. And since then, it's been amazing. That first year, we were able to see families reunited because they moved back to the community. And they were able to be seen by their family members, and it was just a blessing. So we're very, very thankful that that occurred. You know, through the years, I've been asked many, many times, how can you do what you do? That just must be awful. That must be the most depressing thing in the world, to have to work with a bunch of people that are elderly or frail or they're sick. Nonsense. It couldn't be further from the truth. I have had the distinct privilege to be able to work in the community in which I live and be able to work alongside of people with remarkable, remarkable skill sets that have a compassion beyond imagination for the people we take care of. And they have a passion for providing quality care. I've been able to witness family members in and out of the facility every day who have recognized that it's a partnership between caregivers and family to make sure that we're meeting the needs of the people that are there. I've been able to watch all of you provide medical services to our patients and residents. I've been able to watch you volunteer. I've been able to see church groups come in on a regular basis and provide music and fellowship. I've seen the volunteers from civic groups, individual volunteers, people that have come in to bring communion to our residents, people that have come in to have a cup of coffee and visit with people. I've seen a lot of joy and laughter and wonderful things happen in that building. What a privilege it has been. And what a gift it is to know that all of you continue to support this facility. This facility has been a success. And it has been a success because this community wanted it to be. They wanted to see it be a success, a place that they could be proud of, a place that they would feel good about having mom and dad or themselves there for short-term rehabilitation. And we're doing a whole lot of that. Over the last several years, we've been doing more and more short-term rehab and people coming in, getting their needs met, and returning home to the community. So that's a different twist in the last few years, certainly. But again, it's been a success because of you, everyone in this room, and you represent a small segment of the community at large. But this community has rallied behind this facility, have done everything necessary to ensure its success. And that's exactly what you're doing tonight. With your presence here and your generous donations, you are ensuring the future success of this facility. So on behalf of the people that work there, the people that have lived there, past, present, and future patients yet to come, and residents yet to come, on behalf of them, I would like to say a very heartfelt and sincere thank you to all of you who made this possible tonight and for your generosity for Oakwood.
Thank you, Gail. We appreciate you, Gail, and the years that you've provided us, your service as well. So thank you so much. And so again, to close, on behalf of Infirmary Health, on behalf of